Welcome back to Breaking Skyrim. On our last episode, we started our mission of Forbidden Legend to try and get some of the gold or amulet fragments out of our inventory, just clean it up. Not to mention, while we're doing this, we're breaking sneak. Takes a little bit of time, but I went back because we were supposed to come here to Gurman's Hall. I went back to Hamar's Shame and collected Barbas. And just from there, follow the road, and eventually it'll leave you to Arverstead, which then is just a small swim out onto this island. As much as I don't like having this mutt, I mean, he's nice and all, but most of the time, he just wants to walk into me, yeah, and mess up the whole sneak thing. But as long as you can stay invisible, he doesn't notice you. It's a constant sneak boost, which is nice. If you don't feel like doing it this way, it's real easy to go to several different places and boost your sneak. There's plenty of other tutorials for that to happen. But I like playing it this way because it keeps things fresh for me. You know, I've been running around smacking things for a while. It feels good to have minions. So I just run with that at this point in time. Now when it comes to this dungeon, it's one of the few where you drop down in and you don't get out, Barbas. You don't get out until you get through the whole entire thing. So make sure that you're ready. Personally me, I'm always ready. I was born that way because I was born broken. Here's another way if you happen to come to this place early. There's another copy of Lost Legends is always here. But I always run into this mission because of the College of Winterhold. It's one of my main stops on any build, really, just to unlock certain magics. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to go through there. Yes? Yep. You have fun with that. I'll be right back. Soul gem. Huh, well, that's useful if we got lost back here, but what's there to get lost on, really? And now that we've gotten all that... Hi guys, can I get through? No? You're not gonna let me through? Yet another reason I don't like followers. They seem to get in the way more often than not. Dude, mo. But still can be really handy. If you're playing a sneak character off the bat, you can find a few followers that'll just take everything out for you. It's pretty amazing. Fenwix is free now. Is that really it? What a waste. Alright guys, come on, let me through. That's a trap. Barbas, I would highly appreciate it if you would stop walking into me. I know you're not going to, but I'm gonna ask you nicely. He'll also set off traps. A lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit of a pain in the butt. Let's change things up. That's one of my favorites. We'll go with that. Cursed Spectre. Because the Bone Colossus, even though he's nice and allows us to have extra minions, he doesn't fit well through here, so... I was about to say, someone should have woken up that. Oh, I have quite an accident. Wow, they ripped through her easy. Oh. Now this is really the perfect opportunity to use your skeletal champions, which are the armored skeletons here. Just because we were outnumbered, they end up getting an attack bonus because of enemies within their immediate area. So really nice to have. Let's go ahead and scavenge anything before we solve this puzzle. Might also give them time to disappear. This is a trap, so be wary, or else that smacks you. Alright, I think that's everything. Now, the way that this is going to go is these pillars, right here, these two, are what's going to be on the left of the wall as I'm staring at them at the bottom of the staircase. But these two pillars will be on the right. So staring at the right, it goes hawk, porpoise. So this one is the porpoise, and then this one is the hawk. Now for the other two, come on guys, move. For the other two, we're gonna have porpoise and snake. So this one right here is porpoise, and then this one here is snake. Now hopefully I remember this correctly. If not, trap goes off. Oh, not even a trap. Okay. So let's see if I can figure out what I did wrong. That's hawk porpoise, yeah. Porpoise snake. Okay, so maybe I had it backwards. This is hawk porpoise. Which, if that one is hawk porpoise, that means that this one is porpoise snake. Try it again. Sometimes I hate having dyslexia. Alright. Only sometimes. Most of the time it's a superpower. Hence why, you know, figured out how to break games. Really, Harvest? He screwed that whole thing up for me. How quaint. Not only did he tell them where I was at, but he got me to cancel my spell. No big deal. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Who are you absorbing that from? Now beware, because if you don't have the Colossus out first, not the Cursed Spectre, stop doing that, you won't be able to get the 2 extra skeletal minions. And it's only skeletal minions, it's not any of the ghosts or anything, which was demonstrated by me casting the wrong spell. Let's go ahead and loot everybody. Now again, playstyle is completely up to you. I'm just doing this to switch things up from what I've normally been doing. Boost my sneak while I'm at it. Both. Take the key. You can read the epitaph if you'd like. He hasn't seen me yet, has he? Let's get a clean shot. Yep, nope, we just did it backwards. There we go. Again, I realize it is a lot of armor shifting if you want to break the game in the fashion that I have, but it's so... it's not just cheap, it's fun because of the fact, you know, we now have a broken carry weight. We have so many different spells at our disposal for free. And again, there's nothing that says that you can't do alteration if you'd like to, but the way I set up my perks, practically everything I do alteration is half cost anyway, and I only use a few of the alteration spells, and it's random and rare when I do, so... I don't know why that's just so satisfying, but it is to me. Okay, now you all can move. Come on. Get out the way. Really? He even glitched. Trying to move. Alright. Downside, though, the Colossus does a lot of splash damage between him doing a shout and then his stomp. So a lot of the items that were on this table have moved because of that. Makes looting a little bit harder, but personally, I don't mind it one bit. But for the sake of the video not being tremendously long, I'm gonna do a thing. Honestly. I see, I can't do that now. So we're just gonna try and stay as secret as possible. Now, if you stay ahead of Barbas enough, he won't see you most of the time. But there's a good amount of time that he does. Mass armor. Strips. Oh, there were two of them. That's why. Now, this is a trap. Do not do the obvious switch, because that's what these holes in the wall are for. Instead, do the... Barbas. Instead, Barbas. Move. Do the switch behind. That is for the drawbridge. And then this one here. But another benefit to Barbas is if you're afraid to have followers because you're gonna blow them up being a destruction mage, he doesn't get hit. And he also won't turn against you. He will leave your service if you damage him enough, but yeah. And of course, they trip the wire. Ow. The battle axe. Now this fight is a bit interesting. I prefer to do it with destruction just because keeping things ranged is a good idea. Because he likes to teleport and split. So then he's gonna pop up behind. But so are two copies. If you look for the one that doesn't have a bluish sheen to him, you'll find him fairly simple. What's the other one here? He's up here. Take your last Now the black bow is another way to get absorb magicka. It is guaranteed to be that enchantment, just like the black blade was for health. Nope, it must be through here. Some treasures about. Just take anything that looks good to you and is useful. This is one of the few places you can harvest pearl. It takes a while for them to come back, but there's always pearls here with the plate. I think I already have lockpicking. I have lockpicking. Do I have lockpicking? Thought I did, just in case. Take it with. And now we continue on out. Switch. And we're back to the hole we dropped out of. Now you see why I said if you don't get through it, you don't get out. So, from here we have one more location to go to. I think one more. Let me check. Because now you should have all three parts of the Golden Amulet fragment. Now you can see that they all do health, stamina, and magic at 30 points. I don't know why magic is the only one that's capitalized. I just now noticed that. But this last mission, it's rather simple and small. It puts all three of these together into the Golden Amulet, which raises everything 30. Really good if you have a character that you've already leveled and you just need those extra boosts. But otherwise, I don't ever use it. It's a decoration piece to me. I just want it out of my inventory. Now this last dungeon, luckily it's close to another one we're going to do afterwards. The closest place we've gone to is the Four Skull Lookout for destruction. So that's where we're going to head. Just going to head south and hit this tomb. Right now I'm debating whether I should cut off the episode here and pick it up at the next tomb, but I think I've got enough. If you bear with me, it is a small tomb. It's just a matter of getting there. It's going to take some time, so I'll go stealth mode run on it. So on our ghostly ability and muffle. Now you can see there's quite a mountain range in front of us, so we're going to run around it just a bit. I do believe there's a valley that passes through. Come down. Past all the mud crab. That is a dragon shadow, but he won't see me, so we don't have to worry about it. I do believe sticking to the river is the best idea. Because I think this tomb, if I remember correctly, is right on the river. So if you want to just go upstream, you can. As a matter of fact, if this is the bend, I think it is. Yep. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is with this derelict boat, there are loose gems everywhere, so just pick up the mead too, have a drink and celebrate with you finding all this if you'd like. Should be an emerald as well. Yep. Now we're also going to Fenwick. This chest. Nice, and I think there's one more chest below. Ah, but it wasn't even locked. Payday. All pay dirt. And of course more mead, which This character doesn't drink. Put that away. I swore I picked up 2 things. Either way. Continuing along. Is that a goat? It was a goat. I thought I was seeing things. So now we go back to stealth mode. I'm fairly certain my muffle hasn't worn off, and it lasts forever. By forever, I mean 4 minutes. Easiest way to tell is if there's a blue outline around your hands. You can actually see the outline of my hands while I'm invisible because of it. Come on, just hop the hill. Thank you. And we are here. We're going into the waterfall. There's a mining outcrop over here. Now, mind you, I do give Barbas a tough time, but I've had so many dogs in this game, and they've always ended up deceased somehow, either by my hand or someone else. Most of the time, I don't bother. But Barbas can't pass away, which is nice. He's just a bit annoying. That's because it's a fishing spot. I was wondering why the knapsack was empty. Now this is a great place if you're into alchemy to harvest several different species of mushroom. Search the adventurer here, and again, another thing of Lost Legends. But take the emerald claw, and you can read the ancient edict if you'd like. Hopefully you have not gotten rid of your ivory claw. So first we're going to find the emerald. That is bear porpoise snake. So bear porpoise snake. It's our bear. This is also one of the few tombs that has a series of doors. It just kind of tells you they really wanted to have whatever stayed locked behind whatever. If you happen to remember off the top of your head what the ivory claw was, go ahead and put it in. I do not have that good of a memory. So, Hawk Hawk Dragon. Barbas. Stop. Alright, so Hawk Hawk Dragon. And ivory claw. Now, when I say this is a short dungeon, it really is. This is pretty much it. We have the Grand Hall. There's a treasure trove behind that wall, so we'll come back after we're done doing this. I don't want to tackle this. I want to do it quickly. We're going to put on our yin-yang stuff. And go Elemental Blast. So you come in and approach the burial place. Activate all 3 pedestals to put the amulets up, and then the 3 that you have faced to get these amulets are now summoned. First one will step down. And now you face him. Basically, you're just refighting everybody you already have. They will summon help at times. Alright, the first one's down. You'll see he then comes back here. Next, another one will jump down. difficult to figure out which one is the one you want. But look at their helmets. If the horns are up, it's not him. If the horn is down, it's him. Just look for the one that's not like the others. Another reason I suggest doing it with Elemental is because if you're using a weapon, one of them has Disarm Shout. Have I glitched him? No, there's the third one. I did glitch him. He's supposed to be standing up with his brother up here, but... yeah, that's the last one. And now you should have to face all three. That is at least until Granddaddy Golder decides to join the party. I forgot, he glitches out if you're sneaking. And now you have the Golder Amulet. And it can finally come out of your inventory. Like I said before, well, because the increases health, magic, and stamina by 30 points, not that great. But the beauty of it, what was that? I think I've done that. There it is. Investigate the ruins of Arkantham. You can see we are right here. It is right here. So that is our next destination. We're going to start getting the Ethereum shards out of our inventory. So if you'd like to join me in the next one, hope you enjoyed this one. See you then.